Hey guys, Matt Gunn here from RCGroups.com. I got a couple of new products from the Eagle Tree camp that I want to show you. As you know, Eagle Tree makes the Vector, flight controller, and OSD combo. I'm a serious proponent of the Vector. I have a couple of them. I use them on all my fixed-wing aircraft. It's a well thought out, very smart controller. It has a lot of functionality and a lot of adjustability. Just a great complement to any flying platform. So with that said, I have two items here that go with the Eagle Tree Vector, and they plug right into the bus output on the GPS, so you can daisy chain a number of items together. The first one is the Eagle Tree Alerter here, and this is a really cool item. It's a multifunction unit. It serves as an LED status indicator of what flight mode you're in. It has the LEDs are programmable. It's also a buzzer, and so if there's some inactivity for a certain defined period of time, the buzzer, which is these two loud buzzers right here, will sound, and it will alert you. It's either a lost model alarm, or it'll alert you for any issues. It'll alert you if you just leave your battery plugged in. So this is a great unit to complement your fixed wing or multi-rotor aircraft. And like I said, it's got these two bus ports here. It can be plugged straight into the GPS puck on your Vector, and you can plug other bus items into it. The other item that we have here is the Eagle Tree InfoPanel Display. Now this is a backlit display. It can be used in the model. It can be used on your ground station. It shows pack voltage, remaining milliamps, number of satellites, compass readout, and it allows you to make adjustments to your Vector on the ground without being hooked up to a computer. So it's a very robust little unit, and we're going to install both of them on my Zephyr Z3 Spade and show you exactly how they work. So let's go ahead and get started with that. Alright, we have the old trusty right-wing Zephyr 3 Spade here. I really enjoy this airplane as well. It's a very fast aircraft. It can also slow down well. It's got unlimited vertical, good long-range performance. It's just an all-around great plane to fly. And of course we have the Vector in it. So under this hatch here we have our Vector GPS and mag unit, and it has a bus connection coming off of it, to which I've tapped in and installed this lead right here. So really all that you have to do for installation, other than mount the unit where you want, is to just plug it in, and that's it. I mean, that's really all it takes. So what I could do is like mount it here with the, either sticking through or underneath it, and those lights are bright enough to shine through. But for the time being, we'll just place it right here, and I will fire everything up and show you what this unit does. Alright, now we have the buzzer hooked up. One thing you have to do before it'll work is to update your firmware and software to the latest versions to accept the buzzer. So I have done that, and then right now I'll show you the computer screen in a second, but I'll go ahead and plug in the USB and put power to the Vector, and you can see the alerter power on. With the Vector configuration utility running, I can click down here at Accessories Setup. Now you know that you have the latest software version if this Accessories Setup tab shows. If it's not there, you'll need to update your software version to 11.78. So we'll click on that, and then there's the alerter setup. So we have a number of options. The alerter LED brightness. Now this will only, you can change this and hit apply, but it will only show after you disconnect power and reconnect. So right now we have it set to high. The alert buzzer volume is also set to high. Mute buzzer if USB is connected, or when in the menus. It was defaulted to no. I put that as yes because I can work for a while in the menus and I don't want the alarm going off. Sound buzzer on system errors is set to yes, and sound buzzer on user alarms is set to yes. So if you have any user configured alarms such as low milliamps or things like that, it will sound if you have this connected to yes. And then the inactivity lost alarm after it's set to 0 minutes, so it's off, and I put it to 10 minutes so that if the plane is down for 10 minutes or it's been sitting for 10 minutes, the alarm will start sounding. And then once you do all that stuff, you need to hit apply down here, and you're done. It's configured. So let's go ahead and see if we can get that lost model alarm to trigger and see exactly what it sounds like. Alright, so we have the alerter is on right now, and it is flashing for low GPS as well as letting us know that the system is armed. So if I turn off the transmitter, there we go. That's our failsafe. And transmitter back on. So you see, this is a valuable tool as a lost model alarm and system alert notifier. It weighs absolutely nothing, so it's great to have on board. And with the LED lights, you can either face them down, they're very bright, so you can face them down and see them in the air, or if you just want to see them on the ground, you can face them up here, and you can also put them underneath because they will definitely shine through, as you can see with that cover on. They're very bright. Let's turn off the lights in here and I'll show you how bright they are. Alright, that cover's on. And then let's turn our transmitter off again. This is a great little addition to the already popular Vector. Next on the list is the InfoPanel Display, and it's very easy to wire. We've just daisy chained it from the alerter right into the side of the bus on the info panel. Now you can mount this. It's robust. It's really strong, almost damage proof. Well, as damage proof as can be before you auger one in at 70 miles an hour. But it's still a very tough little brick and can be mounted in the airplane, or you can use it on the ground in lieu of using the software program to make updates. So I will zoom in on it here so you can see a little better, and then I'll turn my transmitter on, and then now we'll plug the battery in to the Vector, and it's going to do some alarm beeping here for just a second until the Vector fully boots. So stand by. So this unit basically tells you a little bit about everything that's going on without having to fire up your video receiver and view the camera OSD, or hook up to your computer and get the live action. So we're awaiting GPS satellites. We've got 15.2 volts, 17 milliamps have been used. So far we've picked up 5 satellites. Now that's just part of the information. If I cycle my mode switch on my transmitter to bring up the user menu is going to come up on here. So let's try that out. There we are. So we've got the top of our user menu, and if I scroll down using the elevator, we can now go through all of the standard options in our on-screen menu. So this info display panel acts as a way to bypass your computer and bypass the OSD screen and use this instead if you need to. And then of course you push left and right to set up. So if I wanted to change from English to metric, I would press right, and then system units needs reboot English. Move the aileron to modify. We're not going to do that. We're just going to get out of here. All right, so we're waiting for satellite still, and we're not going to get it because we're inside. But if I change to 2D plus heading hold, it's going to let me know. If I change to loiter, it's going to let me know. And it's triggering the alarm for loiter. Same with return to home. We've now switched to return to home test. And back to stabilizer off. Au naturel. So that's a quick tutorial on how to use this little info panel. It is backlit. If I turn off the lights, you'll see that it's plenty bright. Let's just say you like doing FPV nighttime operations. If you fly at night, this unit can make it easy to see what's going on in your aircraft. So there you have it. You have the two new products from EagleTree. You have the InfoPanel Display and the Alerter. So I hope you enjoyed my little mini review of these two items from EagleTree. Stay tuned to rcgroups.com for more great reviews, and we'll see you next time.